Greetings and salutations, friends. I hope you're so well wherever you are in this right now moment. I would love to share a friendly reminder as I am noticing a vast majority of people in the West are really having a challenge with reality right now. So many people are complaining and shoulding. I'm hearing the shoulds happening so much more than I've really heard them in a minute. And it's like, you should feel this way. You should be angry at this. And the funny thing is that people are equally saying you shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't feel this and that. You shouldn't be okay with this. You should blah, 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 blah. And I just want to put this reminder out of a couple things. Thing one is everyone's feelings are their own and they are determined based on that one person's lived experience. And every human has a different lived experience. So someone may feel so much anger and rage at one thing while someone else is like legit celebrating, while another person is just like, I don't give a shit. Like, absolutely no cares given. And everything in between, because people have different lived experiences. People have different beliefs. People have different ways that they were brought up. People are different, and our emotional capacity to feel things are very different person to person. Someone may not feel even remotely capable of feeling anger. And then there are some people that that's their go-to, and they are so good at feeling anger that they like completely bypass compassion. And if we're so busy telling people how they should feel, what they should be okay with, what they should not be okay with, then we are playing the judge. We're playing the God. We're playing the person that is projecting their own inner turmoil onto other people because they can't navigate their own dysregulated nervous system with whatever other people do, don't do, believe or don't believe, feel or don't feel. Plain and simple. It's so simple. But that's where radical acceptance comes into this equation of our ascension, of our evolution. We are here to learn certain key things. And when I say learn, it's more than just like in the mind. It's like a deep knowing, an understanding, a belief, like to where we assimilate it into everything that we are, that we think, that we say, that we do. Like it becomes us. And these key things that we get to learn, love. It's always love. It always goes back to love. And the love is going to come in different forms. So one of the forms that love comes in, one of the flavors, if you will, is radical acceptance. And here's the thing. I can radically accept everything that is. Doesn't mean I like everything that is. Oh, no. It's not. No, it doesn't mean that. At all. Radical acceptance is seeing what is as just that. It just is. These are higher level, like spiritual teachings that not everyone's gonna get. I understand. Totally, I get it. You don't have to get this. But if you are on this path of like healing, growth, ascension, spirituality, connecting with like God, source, Shakti, whatever the word is for the wordless wonder of creation itself, like this path, we gotta be in acceptance. We just do. Like, sorry, Charlie, if you don't like it, it just is. It's a fact. It's a fact of nature. This ascension is that we're going back to our nature. Our nature is chaotic. Our nature is free. Our nature is loving. Our nature is unity. Like, that's our actual nature. We don't have a template for it at all. Like, we have absolutely no idea what that looks like. So what does acceptance look like? It's going to look different for everybody. It might look like, well, it'll look like peace, actually. That's what acceptance ends up looking like. It looks like peace. It doesn't mean that, like, what I'm noticing is, like, there are different levels of expression of acceptance. So, like, I can accept. Maybe you can accept. Does it mean that, like, your school is going to be in 100% acceptance of everything that's said and done there? No, of course not, right? They have rules. Same thing with your job. Same thing with the government. Same thing with the blah, 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 blah. Like, duh. Because right now, we're not at a point where we can live 100% the collective consciousness in the heart open space of radical acceptance. So instead of us trying to change everything else outside of us to accept the way things are in ways that make me comfortable only, I just need to work on me. You just need to work on you. Like, that is, it's real simple. It's so simple. And so with this radical acceptance, if you are experiencing a reality where maybe others are shaming you or telling you you should be more upset, or how dare you support X, Y, and Z. If you, I mean, I'm even saying, like, if you voted for so-and-so, don't be my friend anymore. Sorry. I just find it, like, not even like high school, y'all. It's like middle school, right? When, like, everybody looks like a total, like, goober. Man, middle school was, like, the craziest time ever. Like, God, if I look back at photos of me in middle school, I was like, what was that? This, like, monster child, like, oh. Because I was going through a massive transition, which takes me to my second point, is that's what we're doing. We're moving through a massive evolution of consciousness. The consciousness isn't just about, like, what does my brain know and learn? It's literally the conscious heart that's awakening, that we're being called forth to live and embody. And that shift in consciousness is this, like, dope evolution that is the reason we came here. Y'all, we came here for this. We came here as a human. We incarnated. Whatever the word is that aligns for you and your belief, like, we are here to grow and learn and evolve. And the way to do that is through love. Again, one of the key points of love is acceptance. You gotta do it. You can't be unconditional. You cannot be unconditional love and not be in acceptance. Then you're out of your true nature. Like, it's like a math equation that it just doesn't add up. You can't have unconditional love without acceptance. And there are people that are like, I can't be unconditionally loving to X, Y, and Z. That's fine. That's you, boo. It's not my path. You know, my path is, how can I love more? How can I love more? How can I love more? How can I have more compassion? How can I grieve more? You know, how can I feel more joy? How can I express more love? How can I experience more peace? How can I be more peace? But that's why we're here. And in that why we're here, we're not here to have a silver spoon handed to us so that we can live this, like, super easy life where nothing bad happens. Some people are. It's just not many. And most of us are dealt a hand, whether you believe that it was a hand that you've chosen, destiny chose it, God chose it, your future self chose it, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're dealt a hand called life. And that hand that you're dealt is going to have some wild cards in it. You're going to have, like, some draw fours when you're like, but I already have a handful I don't want to hold anymore. I can't hold anymore. But you got to keep playing to get rid of the cards. You know, this is like Uno. I don't know. I don't really know that many other card games to, like, reference. So, like, whatever. But we're handed these cards, right? And these cards are, you're going to be handed grief. You're going to be handed abandonment. You're going to be handed neglect. You're going to be handed suffering. You're going to be handed pain. You're going to be handed loss. You're going to be handed gifts. You're going to be handed love. You're going to be handed joy. You're going to be handed so many beautiful things and miracles as well. To live the fullness of life is to play all the cards that you're handed, and not to be like, I'm just going to sit here and complain about the hand I've been dealt, because then you don't play them. You don't play the cards. But then you got the people that are like looking at other people's hands that they've been dealt and telling them how they should play it. Ew, then that person's not playing their own game of life. But the game is, no matter what, that you get to play all of these cards, all of these flavors of life, all of these experiences to the depth of your soul, so that you can always go back to love. Always go back to love. That's it, y'all. That's it. And it's not the easiest path, but it's the easiest path. It's the path that we forget the most. The silly humans forgot yet again. It's true. We're just a bunch of beautiful, beautiful beings that are aware of the awareness that we are. Everything else in nature is awareness. We're awareness aware of itself, assuming you're in that stage of your life. We are aware of awareness. And then everything becomes a choice. Then we start to execute the gift of free will. And some people use their free will to judge others. Some people use their free will to project righteousness onto others. Some people use their free will to be controlled and manipulated. Some people use their free will to be abusers. Some people use their free will to pray. Some people use their free will to make jokes. Some people use their free will to meditate. Some people use their free will to, I could go on forever. But you have free will, and you can choose whatever it is you like. I love it when you choose love, because the way you choose love will be different than the way I choose love. The way you choose acceptance will still be different than the way I choose acceptance. But there's a feeling to it. There's a texture. There's a flavor to it. There's a nuance to love that's undeniable. It's a feeling that is ineffable. Love is the only ineffable thing out there. Truly. So, you came here for a reason. Play the hand you've been dealt. Remember that you're only here for a limited time. Play it with as much love and joy and peace and acceptance as you can. Make changes where you can make changes, and release the things that you cannot change. And accept all that is just that. It's just is. And everything is changing in every now moment. And anything is possible. Nothing is beyond the grasp of love. Love can touch everything and everyone. And now is the time for it. So I send all of you so much love. And I accept you however you are. And I hold the vision that you feel what it feels like to accept radically. One, for yourself and also for others. And I hope that I also hold the vision that you, me, us, we get to feel what acceptance feels like for the collective. Can you just imagine that for a second? Like if you just like interjected like fear, but then other people are going to do bad things, like take the fear out, because fear like is where love can't come in. So, you know, if you're there, then just retract and just imagine what it feels like if you are accepted. The who you are, the core of your being, the body that you have been gifted with, the mind that you have, the voice that you have, the everything that you are is actually accepted and celebrated, because you're you, and only you can be you. Okay, I'm gonna let you go now. Go enjoy your day, your evening, whatever. I send you love and so many blessings wherever you are. Okay, bye.